Soon as we step on the mic, man, you notice the difference. Heavenly blessed with the melanin, baby, you know that we winning. No time for the long talk, got 120 on the clock. Wednesday, 8 through 10, all the bad vibes better stop. Cause you gotta come with that energy. Casual combos, baby, come down and just sit with me. Look, Coco be spitting that remedy. Casual combos, baby, come down and just sit with me. You better take this shit serious. She dropping knowledge on hitting this free for the play. Tap in right now if you curious. We got the ham radio going lit every A. We go from people to family to pilots. Stay with me if you got something to say. You know it's important if we go acknowledge. Speak on the business and get out the way. What you gonna say about my mama? She winning, you rockhead.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Happy Wednesday, wherever you are across the world. Casual Convo Show. Welcome to the Casual Convo Show, where we had conversations about topics that affect the community's personal and business relationships. We always have the casual convo, so you don't have to have the tough convo. Yo, what's up? I'm the co-host, Boscoe from the Bronx. We got the Jude in the building. We got the King Paul up in the building. And of course, we got the host, Coco's in the house. What's up, y'all?
Hola.
What up? What up? What up?
Good evening.
Hello. How y'all doing?
Good.
Hey, right there. Y'all dry. I don't know. This is what y'all giving. Well, I'm gonna apologize in advance because I'm almost quite certain that I'm going to have some technical difficulties because in this part where I'm at, we having rain and wind, so I'm gonna apologize early. So if I start glitching and stuff, just bypass me and keep going.
Yeah, I'm in Charlotte, and we got some crazy wind down here. The freaking traffic lights are like, but we don't know rain though. It rained earlier.
We got wind and snow headed this way.
I know, man. I don't even want to come back to Asheville. I don't even want to come back to Asheville. Coming. Yeah, we had a tornado. Well, actually, had a tornado warning earlier today. Yeah,
no, you didn't hear what she said.
It's a tornado.
Oh man, we gonna talk on that. Cop. Something else popped up
later in the show. Later in the show.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so tonight's show is going to be geared towards, this is the first Wednesday of March, which March is Women's History Month. So I know they say Women's History, but me, myself, personally, I have taken the pleasure and the honor in taking this month, especially on my Facebook page, to acknowledge influential women in my life, women who have been doing their thing or who I feel like give them flowers while they're here, and those especially who may have passed, but I feel like they deserve it. So through every day, through the month of March, I will acknowledge someone. It could be someone close to me, not close to me, someone who I look up to or whatever. And I encourage everybody to do so. I think, why not? And then we're going to kind of get into some more stuff. So the first part of the show, I think it's best that we highlight women and not tear down no women. So, because, you know, we famous for getting accused of that, but yeah. So we're gonna start with the mental health check-in. Me, I'm good. I'm gonna say I'm good. I hope, and that's all. Keep our fingers crossed. That I can go back to work next week. I hope I can. So that's a plus. So it all depends.
Just say you are.
It all depends on what that paperwork say. Because PT been hard. Listen, but I'm hopefully optimistic because every time I get my hopes up, I'm gonna just say that way, so that way I'm not disappointed. If they be like, no. So yeah. So I'm gonna just stay optimistic. So yeah, we're gonna keep our fingers crossed. Other than that, even though life been life, and I've been kind of dealing with it in stride, you know. And getting to the point of I'm getting better with prioritizing me, and I'm not being apologetic or feeling bad about it. So yeah, that's me. Whoever goes next, go. Nobody.
Jude.
What we talk about? Mental health. My mental health is it's coming along. I think I'm having a midlife crisis a little bit, but I'm trying to own it.
Hey, Jude, check this out. I'm big bro, man. I'm gonna let you know now. And you need to talk. Reach out to me, man. For real, for real.
Yeah, for real. Like, no, I think I'm having a
Yeah,
little
for
bit of
real,
life
for
crisis.
real.
I can't believe
Coco
I'm
tell
getting
you,
older.
Coco tell
And
you, hit me up, man. I'm big bro, man. For
all
real.
right, thank you,
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Tiffany.
But other than that, like life is great. My birthday next week. I'm a Pisces.
Yeah.
It's still Pisces season. And yeah,
All
that's
month
about it.
long.
And I'll be glad when you let me know what we doing next week, because we doing something next week. It's your birthday.
It's gonna be 75 degrees, so whatever we do,
What day? What day?
Come
What day?
thumbs
on, you
down.
have birthday. That's Pisces season.
It's gonna be whatever we do.
Come on with the
whatever,
Pisces ass.
whatever we
Um,
do.
when are you celebrating your birthday? It's on Sunday, right?
No,
No.
this Saturday.
Are you celebrating on this Saturday, or you gonna do it?
Yes.
Oh, dang! I wish it was
We
doing.
celebrating next week too, so don't
This
pay no mind.
Saturday, this Sunday, next Saturday, next Sunday.
Yes, Saturday.
My
All
birthday,
right.
I'm off next Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, baby, we're partying.
Okay.
I
I
don't know
might try
exactly
to. I
what I'm
might try to
doing yet.
drive
I'll
up for
have
like
some
a day and
plans.
come back. Come up for a day, spend the whole day, stay the night, and come back the next day. That's why I was asking what
Just,
day.
Well, come on,
just
so we can do something.
That's
listen.
that's what I'm saying.
Whatever,
I'll let y'all know. If yeah, I'll
whatever
let y'all know.
day,
Yeah,
just
I'll let
come
y'all
on.
know. I'll let y'all know.
Because there's always something to do.
Yeah, I'll
You
let y'all
just
know.
got to get outside and do it.
Yeah, I'll let y'all
But
know.
I know what we gonna do.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry about it. I got you.
Who talking to me?
Yeah, we
Oh
can do
hell
it.
yeah! That's what I've
Yeah.
been waiting on.
I'm gonna just be an innocent bystander that happened to get hit by a couple of times.
I've been waiting since the, I've been waiting since the day I seen that black lipstick. So I'm
Hey, come on,
hey.
come on.
Right.
Yeah, but that's my mental health, as y'all see. Regardless
Oh,
of what you're going through, we go.
so I'm gonna try to do. Well, I already told you. So next week I'm gonna try to do the panel of women,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna also do at least two of the reviews from the business show, because I'll have the at least two of the products in my by then, so I'll do a live review.
Okay.
As promised. So I just wanted to say that. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. No, I was going to say that's my mental health. And I wanted to say, as you can see, regardless of how you feel, always feel great about yourself. And no matter what you're going through, just know this tomorrow is going to be a better day if you
Right
make it
on,
that
right
way.
on. Yeah, right
Great.
on, right on.
Yeah, that's it.
King Paul.
Good evening. My mental health right now is just stable. I'm real proper tonight. Yeah, my mental health is just stable tonight. I laughed a whole lot last night watching Donald Trump and them clowns perform.
Oh, my
I
God.
just laughed so much. I mean, it's just so pathetic. I just laughed so much. It was just so funny to me. And to see
Hey,
people
put your
standing up
turn light
clapping
on.
and other people just sitting down and turning signs. This is some shit like you see on TV. And I mean, it was on TV. But yeah, I mean, man. But otherwise, I'm pretty good, y'all. I got some things getting ready to come up this weekend. I'm really apprehensive about saying farewell to people and stuff. But
Mm,
otherwise, right now, I'm good. I'm alive. I'm breathing. No
word, word.
aches and pains tonight.
Oh, that's a blessing. Well,
It
I
could
ain't
be.
close, but I'm only a phone call away.
Yep.
Yeah, it could be. It could be some aches and pains, though, depending on how you look at it. But no, ain't no aches and pains. But yeah, pretty good. Thank you.
Word.
Okay. All right. Bosco, you got any thoughts?
Whew. I'm good, man. These freaking hot flashes stop me straight.
You and your menopause.
But yeah, menopause. You're right. Golly, this gentlemen. All I can say is drink a lot of water, cause you gonna sweat. Drink a lot of water.
Thank God I ain't got that.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm happy for you, man. Cause whew, I don't know what I did in my life. Anyway, I'm good though. I'm good. I'm good. Just the flashes. I'm sweating now. You just don't see it.
Get you some yogurt and some flaxseed.
Yeah, well, the way it is, it's just the point because your testosterone drops at a certain period, then it pops back up. That's all. Like it only lasts like 30 seconds. I got my little
Oh, can I
right
say
here.
one thing while they here before they disappear? Because I know they live a busy life.
Oh.
Well, first of all, hello, J Bear.
What's up, Lamont?
And congratulations. I said, you always gotta do stuff. We ain't
What
never
I do?
every time you was
What happened? What you talking about?
every week we gotta have a disagreement. Just chill.
Disagree
Because
with
I
what?
was getting ready to go there and I wanted to do it first.
Oh, my bad.
Damn. Anyway,
Lamont been calling me and I ain't been able to talk to him. That's why I was like,
no, that's why you can't speak to him first. So first of all, let me go back to my original statement. Congratulations, J Bear, on his grandchild. Secondly, Lamont, hello. And I just want to give Lamont a shout out because but actually Lamont and Boscoe. Because I know I get on Bosco nerves every chance I get.
You just wake me up more, that's all.
And honestly, they have literally become like my male confidants, and they listen to my BS, and they give me the best advice, and they are really, really patient with me.
So you just be catching me in the morning when I'm not ready to raise the roofs.
But look,
I'm
before we get into the show, this is how I wake Bosco up. He'd be like, I know he'd be asleep too, and he'd be like, hello, what up? And I'd be like, what you doing? You still asleep? What you wake up? Because guess what happened today?
Every time.
He'd be like, hold on, wait a minute. What up, fool? And I'd be like, oh, look. And I just go right into what I was saying. Forget all you man, you gonna get up right now. He'd be mad as I don't know what. And he'd be like, well,
I mean, hey. Anyway.
Every chance I get on.
Who else joining? Is that Mr. Mike? Is that Mike Taylor?
That's the only Mike that will be around.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. He came out the darkness. It's two mics.
I'm in the car for the day.
Okay. Camouflage.
No.
Mike came in like a Gemini.
No, that was me though. Yeah, trying to get this app to work on this phone.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn, Mike came in as a Gemini. Two of y'all. Like, dang.
Came out dark.
Yeah, I know he came out in the dark.
I'm in the city, so you know what I do when I get in the city. I be chilling.
Oh, all right.
Like a villain.
All right. Well, Bosco, do you have any thoughts before we start?
Yeah, I got a thought. I want to give props to a woman. She's passed away now, but great woman. She raised 4 kids. 3 made it, but they all made it to adulthood. She did it on her own. No matter what happened, she made a way. And that's my mother, Candace Elaine Featherstone. She molded me. The humor I have, I got from her. It sounds crazy, but the way I act now, that's how she was. And she always told me when I was a kid, you need to speak clearly. You need to be heard. You need to speak where people understand you. She said, because you're black. And this is something my teacher, first grade teacher told me also when I was young. She told me the same thing. My mother said, you need to speak clear. Like, she wouldn't allow us to speak slang in the house. She said, you need to speak in the house the way you speak out of the house. Because when they see your black face, they already going to judge you. But you want to show them that you are not that nigga, she said it, that nigga they think you are. You need to show them how intelligent you are. And I put that to practice. One time I had to go see someone and I had my little hoodie on and, I was all New York and all that. And I was down here and the guy said, you really speak intellectually. And I had to check him. I said, what do you mean by that? He said, no, just the way you speak. I said, if I was white, would you say I spoke intellectually? And he just froze. And I said, you don't never tell someone, another man or another woman, or you speak intellectually. You have a conversation, let it be. And that be that. Because I'm not going to sit there and say, oh man, you speak like you're smart. I told him just like that. And after that, he got my respect. And see, that's what I told my mother about it. She said, that's what I meant when I told you. You have to present yourself a certain way. Show them who you are inside. So they know. Stand on your, but she didn't say stand on your business, but basically she said, stand on your business. So I'm saluting my mother, Candace Elaine Featherstone. I'm her.
Okay.
So one more thing. So all y'all who say that I hate black women, y'all blame my mama because she's the one that gave me the humor and the ratchetness because she was a comedian. When she passed, before she passed away, she told us, and she told me, if anyone cries at my funeral, you play Funky Worm by Ohio Players. She said, I don't want no one crying. Y'all better be in there laughing. And that's what happened. We all laughed. She said, I don't want nobody crying. She said, y'all didn't cry when I was here. I don't want y'all to cry when I leave. Y'all need to be laughing. And that's the whole funeral. We laughed, we joked, we went to the cemetery, laughed, joked, da 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 da. That's what she wanted. So let's go. That's my thoughts.
Awesome. Shout out to moms.
All right.
So,
I like the clear background. I'm like professional, so I'm trying to,
Yeah, I do like the background. I dig it. I like it. So I think to start off.
Oh, Rip Roy Ayers too. Rest in peace, Roy Ayers. Rest in peace, Roy Ayers.
Oh, okay.
Roy Ayers. Everybody loves the sunshine. Roy Ayers.
I heard you. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm having them problems. The wind has got me going in and out.
Oh, so we all gonna have technical delays. So can y'all have
Yeah, it's a storm here. Yeah.
Yeah. So in honor of Women's Month, we're gonna start it off celebrating women. So I guess we can go around and I guess mention a woman. I already know Jude gonna be extra with this one. I already know. So I'm gonna start. Right. So we just want to acknowledge it could be any woman, it could be any woman. And I'm gonna just say that any woman, we're highlighting, celebrating women. That's it. So I'm gonna go first. My girl Maya Angelou. I love me from her. One, I loved her for her backstory, what she overcame from her traumatization to like her poetry. Oh my gosh, her power. I know you lying.
Okay, Paul, hold your hands up.
Her poetry was absolutely beautiful. And then, so even like in my office, because I like to have like a peaceful, quiet environment, I have quotes from her poems. I have like different things. Everything has to be like peaceful and calm. So like, I absolutely love her. I love like in school when we had to like recite her poems or study her poems. Anything about her, I just absolutely love. So that's a woman I like to highlight is Maya Angelou. Come on, Jude.
Wow.
You already know I know you about to cut up. I know you are.
Well, I got two women I wanted to highlight. But the first woman I wanted to highlight is the mother of the Casual Convo show, Miss Chanel Coco. The hostess with the mostest. Let me tell you something. From the day I met her, we have been, I don't know, catting up. That's what I'm gonna call it, because we is like the two peas in the pod, like the Thelma and Louise. We are the Bonnie and the Clyde. Man, let me tell you something. But we started out friends at work, and the same person that she was there, she was outside there, and I've seen her treat everybody like the same. She always spreads so much love to everybody. She always got so many encouraging words. Like when you are having a bad day, she's one of the people that you can actually call and like talk to. And let me tell you something, when she started this show, I remember the beginning. She ain't hesitate. She wanted all hands on deck, everybody to help, and she went for it. And I'm proud to see her where she is today. From her artistic point of view, seeing her as a mother, as a grandmother, like she is a phenomenal role model and a black woman, and I am proud to call her my friend. And I just wanted to give you your props on that, boo. Yeah, boy, I was crying out there. When y'all see that, I was like, oh my God. She just sound like that's real friendship, yo. And she's the definition of a true friend.
Yeah, girl, you got me over
I'm
here.
crying saying this about you, girl. That says a lot. Cause I love your girl. You my girl.
Oh,
And
I
this
love
our
you
month.
too.
But she know I'm ready to cut up about this one. My girl is a Pisces. She was not only a Pisces, she was the Pisces of all Pisces. She is she is the one that we all, if you are black, you better be thankful that she was a Pisces, because only a Pisces could do what she did. I'm talking about she was born on March the 10th, 1913. Look, I had to make sure I got the facts just to have it right here. In
Yeah.
Dorchester, Maryland, you feel me? I'm talking about Miss Harriet Tubman, the woman, the mother who helped slaves escape slavery. You feel me? She
Yeah.
ain't play. Let me tell you how creative this woman was. She used songs as codes to get you to your destination. Only a Pisces could do that, baby, because that's how creative we are. If you know anything about it, you feel me? I'm just saying. The one. And she was so blessed to be born in what we consider Women's History Month. True definition. True definition of a proud, like a strong black woman. That's all I gotta say about her. But she's a Pisces. Her birthday in 5 days.
Hey, hey.
It's gonna be Harriet
I knew
Tubman
she was
Day.
getting ready to cut up. I told you she was going to cut
That's
up.
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I couldn't find the Pisces shirt. I just got the Jude shirt though. But I swear I'm ready to get me one to say Harriet did what needed to be done.
Period.
Pisces. It's like, no, y'all know I joke about everything, but y'all, that's my woman. They my two women, strong examples of, getting shit done.
Yeah. Word.
Thank
Word.
you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
I second that. Next.
Mike
That
gotta
was
go
so
last.
beautiful.
You ain't gonna say
That
no
was,
words.
that was
What
so
you
beautiful.
mean? You ain't got no words. You ain't got no
That was
I
that
thought
was
Mike
so
froze up
beautiful.
because he's
That was so beautiful, though. That was very
Thank
beautiful, Jude. Yes, Jude. That was
I
very
meant
beautiful.
every word.
Thank you.
Let's see, y'all. Coco
You
has
want to
helped
go,
me grow
Mike?
so much.
Or you
Yeah,
want
I'll
me to go?
go if
You
y'all
want to
want
go,
me to
Mike?
go. No, I go.
And
So,
I get on Mike nerves too.
shout out to the woman that made me who I am. Her name is
Thank you.
Grenda Taylor. Um, Leaving the South, joining the military, marrying my punk ass daddy. Um, I think she's the hardest woman had to deal with. You know what I'm saying? She's a
right.
Gemini. You know what I'm saying? Born June 9th. She taught me life lessons. Like she's the first black power down for her people, working with the police, testifying for drug dealers, all this stuff. As a kid, I didn't understand why the hell was she doing that. She was utterly against poisoning her communities. Um, a lot of people would call her a snitch, but she wasn't part of the game, so that don't apply.
Right. Right.
Um, and she told me tough love. Like this, she the first person ever testified against me in court
Oh, dang.
because she
That's
stood
dope.
on what she believed in. You know what I'm saying? She stood on, and as a kid, I didn't understand it. Like, my mother came to court to make sure that I got everything that I deserved to get. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I'm just like her. So uh, the not giving a fuck, standing on your own 2 feet, believing your belief system. That's her. Like to this day, she'll tell you, you sell in front of my house, you're going to jail, and she mean it. You know what I'm saying? So as a young man, I didn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Me running around outside and allegedly, participating in street activities. And she kicked me out at age 16. She made it clear, like, I'm not with you. And I thank her for that because it made me stronger. I think as I got older and became a father, I understood exactly what she meant. Like, everybody can be against you, but as long as you right, stand on what you right about. Because
Hmm.
eventually you'll see it.
Right. Right on. Right
Um,
on.
and I'm sitting outside our house now. You know what I'm saying? I just went to go see her. You know what I mean? Told her I was going to miss the podcast. She said, well, get on from the house. I said, okay.
Tell mommy we said hi.
Um, I will as soon as she come out here because she definitely gonna check up on me because I ain't leave yet. So my second lady has always been Phyllis Wheatley. You know what I'm saying? Like I learned about it in school, and then she's the first woman to go in the South and record the lynchings. You know what I'm saying? The reason why we know accurately that we were being terrorized and um, our necks being hung from trees and they cutting off our hands, feet, and genitalia because she had the heart to go into the small towns. You know what I'm saying? They even threatened to kill her a couple times.
Mm.
Um, and then that made me like really get into exactly all the terrorists we live around. How they try to make it seem like everybody outside of the United States was being terrorized. We was being terrorized on the daily. And with her database with W.E.B. Du Bois, they were able to start they was able to create the lynching museum down in Alabama, thanks to what she wrote in the and she also she the first black woman to have her own newspaper. But actually was telling about us being fucked up, whereas though they would barbecue us at a picnic. And I think it's take courage, man. Like I don't think a lot of people know like there's some unsung heroes that was out here getting busy, and she's one of them. So yeah, so that's my two. I mean, you already know, you know what I'm saying. Fannie Lou Hamer is my lady, you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying, I get to her later.
Cool. Okay. I guess I'm gonna start with my mom, Carol Jean Howell Moore, and I won't use the name that she died under because we don't acknowledge that name in our family. That's how come she doesn't have a gravestone. That's another story. But yeah, I didn't get nothing but 11 years with her. And I'm gonna tell you what, being in her 20s and doing all that she did for me and my two sisters was a lot because my dad, he got killed in a car crash when I was 4 years old. So she messed around and got remarried in 1969 to a guy that went to Vietnam and got killed in Vietnam. So, now she's moving us around. My sister, my older sister, she stayed with my grandparents in Asheville, right in Asheville. But me and my little sister, we was with her every step of the way. I mean, as I got older, I realized it takes a lot just to move locally. So to be moving from state to state and just going and reestablishing yourself and all this stuff, that takes a lot. And she did that. And like I said, when he got killed in Vietnam, we ended up in Alabama. I mean, this is in the 1969, 1970. So it's still kind of bad down there. We couldn't go to the front door of the stores, none of that kind of stuff, or nothing like that. Couldn't be out at nighttime, nothing like that. But anyway, I was her only son. So she was my world.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You finish? That was
She
amazing.
she
So,
taught me so. I wasn't finished, Coco. I had to take a
oh, I
breath. I
didn't
couldn't.
know. I'm sorry.
I couldn't get it out there. I had to stop for a minute
Yeah.
because, like I said, she got me on the Bozo show when I was 10 years old. No, 9. No, 10. Because I didn't turn 11 in Germany. So when I was 10 years old, we was in Texas. Got me on the Bozo show. Can you believe that? The Bozo show. I thought the
I
Bozo
ain't
show
seen
was
that.
up in Chicago somewhere. But yeah, I was on the Bozo show.
Yeah.
And I won a box of chocolate cakes playing the damn little pass the little 8-ball with the little bomber time on it. It kept going off and shot. I won the box of cakes. But I couldn't eat them because I just went to the dentist. So that was kind of funny. I had to give them to my sister. But yeah, my mom, she she made things happen for us. She just was everything. That's my main. Then there's the other four. Both my grandmothers and my two sisters. They became my heroes really after my mom was taken away from me. They became my heroes. My grandma, on my mom's side, she was gangster as hell out in the West Side. She ran a liquor house. So I learned how to cuss and all this madness and had the attitude and everything from her. My dad's grandma down in the country, down in Rutherford, Forest City, down that area, laid back. I learned about cooking and slaughtering pigs and hogs, cows with the husband and all that stuff. Oh man! So I had a little bit of everything because she was a child of a slave and a full-blooded Cherokee Indian. So that was that. And then there's my two sisters, Beverly and Maddie. You know, like I told y'all before, both of them got pregnant as teenagers. One at 15, the other one at 13. So both of them got pregnant as teenagers. And I watched them. Neither one of them got on no doggone welfare. I watched them get jobs and go about handling being a mother and all this stuff. And they done their thing. I just, I watched them. And both of them always looked out for me. Because like I said, I was the only boy in the family. I'm the only brother. So they both looked out for me. That's it. That's it.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I can't see you. I'm sorry. You okay?
Oh,
Mhm.
I didn't know your mom died when you was 11. That's a oh man.
I'm sorry. Oh, while Paul, take your time. I just want to say thank you to Amy. We did get her paintings. Everyone got it. They loved it. Thank you. Um,
Yes.
Amy is amazing. So thank you for that.
Coco, you freezing. You was freezing a little bit. Yeah, you freezing a little bit.
Now,
No, you fine.
oh, um, so we want to publicly say thank you to Amy. Secondly, why this person is here. I know I've been doing it every day on Facebook, but I want to get this one like a public one. Tabby. Tabby is someone who I grew up with. Well, I ain't gonna say I grew up with. She was a friend of my cousins who they always hung around. You know, you always want to be like, I'm gonna hang with them. And da-da-da-da-da. But anyway, long story short, fast forward, our kids went to the same school and ended up like dating and created a beautiful child. This is the perfect person to co-grandparent with. But not only is she like the perfect person to co grand be like a Gigi and Nana combination. Um, I want to say she is also like one of those people that makes it easy because she's also easy to talk to. But she's also one of those motivating people you like that's inspiring. And I'm like, I'm gonna be like that when I grow up, even though she's not that much older than me. But I'm like, I'm gonna be like her. And then even when we were younger, she always had this. I don't even want it's confidence, but it's like that. You know how it's always that person that's all their demeanor is always classy, always just that.
Mhm.
And you know how when you be like, I want my child to, and you know how you always want. I hope it ain't be like this kind of family. So when it was her, I'm like, yes, because she just. So I just want to kind of give her flowers. Like she's one of the smartest, beautiful, great people. I can call her for anything, and she's another person. I know I get on her nerves, even when I have my hot moments. Because when I'm like on 100, she'll be like, "Girl, I know, but we're not doing none of that. We're not doing none of that." And she'll let me get it out. And that's one person I could say, no matter what, she's never like gotten in the middle or anything. She's never judged, but she's also a person that's hella talented, deserve her flowers while she's here. And I don't think that she gets enough credit as well as just being an awesome mother,
Mhm.
grandmother, just person. It's never been a time that she's been called on that she hasn't answered. She's just, in my book, she's amazing. So I just wanted to publicly say, I love you, girl. I know I don't say it enough, but I do. And I appreciate you. And I wouldn't want to go on this grandparent journey with anybody else but you. So thank you. And again, thank you, Amy. Everybody got their paintings, even Paul. and we
Word.
love.
Yes, and I love
Uh-huh.
mine.
We wanted to publicly say thank you.
Yeah,
So
I ain't gotta
Oh
do
I
yeah.
it for
didn't
shit.
DM you. I didn't do none of that because my thing was
Yes, thank you, Eddie.
you offered them publicly, you sent them, you took time out. So I think it's only fair to publicly acknowledge and say we love them and they're beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
mine's
thank you
no.
very much, Eddie.
All right.
Then
Who
you can
else?
see it.
Uh, I got
Actually,
another.
Emma,
Can I do one more person? Um, my aunt Margaret. I don't even know if she gonna watch this because she could always YouTube food and because all she want to do is cook and make recipes and then call me and tell me to try it and stuff. But I'm quite sure I'm gonna just send it to her and she'll watch it. Um, my aunt Margaret. I'm gonna say that's the person who taught me how to make gravy. Now my grandmother was amazing. Um, but me and my aunt we didn't get close until like later as I got older. And I always thought she was like mean, hard on us or whatever. But in reality, she was right about a lot of stuff. And you know how we say people set in their ways. She definitely is. But however, she also instilled a lot of that tough love, but it was welcoming because now it's like I get it. You know what I mean? And now she's like one of my favorite people to talk to, even if she fussing at me. I'm gonna laugh. And then she's like, she gonna give it to you blunt, raw. I don't know what it is about them under 411 people, but but they like the best ever. Cook her tail off when when I make my first like Thanksgiving meal. I never forget it. I did my thing, but when it got to the gravy, I called myself cracking open
Mhm.
that jar. She was like, "Oh no!" She threw it right in the trash. And when I tell you, ever since then, I've never bought none of that. So I've even taught my daughter, and it's like something that keeps on going, like in the family.
Yeah.
So Mom Margaret is somebody who she's also a Pisces. Um,
Only the best. You got laugh regardless.
so I love her, and yeah, and she reminds me every day that she's an old woman and don't play with her. So so we love her. So I want to shout her out too because she another one that I don't think get enough credit. And I mean, people can say a lot about people, but I don't think people get acknowledged for the love that they do dish out and the care that they do. Like the women in my family, like people can say a lot, even down to me, but they'll give you the shirt off their back. Like they'll go around and just go. If you hungry, they're gonna feed you. If you need somewhere to sleep, they're gonna make sure you got somewhere to sleep. If you need, they give you the shirt off their back. So for anybody else like that, like that's the epitome of like what was instilled in me. So I try to just give back to everybody else. So anybody else want to go before I cry? Because I ain't gonna cry today.
I think it's
I had
best
so
for the.
much bad service here. I missed everything you said.
Oh
I
man.
missed everything you said because of my service here.
It was
I heard
great
some of Jude.
too.
I heard some of it, but it kept going in and out.
That just means you
I
gotta
was
go
like,
back and
damn,
watch it
man.
anyway. So don't worry.
Yep.
You gotta
Keep
go
the
back and watch
feelings
it
Oh
up.
yeah,
anyway.
oh yeah, oh yeah. I will.
Oh Lord, Tabby a
Oh yeah,
Pisces
oh yeah.
too. I forgot. I'm sorry, Jude.
Oh,
Tabby a
go
Pisces
Tabby.
All right, y'all gonna get
Hey, go Tabby. Go Tabby. When your birthday?
them.
I'm telling you, we are the best, girl. Girl, and I just found out last year, but
Yeah,
confirmed this
yeah,
year that
yeah.
Jesus was a Pisces too. But they keep disputing that. I'm telling you.
I know
I'm
Pisces.
telling you,
That come up
look it
here
up.
with that.
Look it up. Google it. Google it, people. Y'all go listen. I'm telling y'all. But
When
y'all
I'm
find
Google,
out.
what you
Don't
say?
hate
Google
us.
what? Was Jesus a Pisces?
Jesus was a Pisces. Yes, he was.
Okay.
Y'all can talk while I Google
What
it because
happened to
He
Mike? Did he
was.
just disappear?
Just yeah, yeah, he got the remember how I
Oh,
used to
okay.
be when I used to be in the car. And my phone used to cut off. That's what Mike got. Mike got the
Oh yeah.
it's like no, I don't know.
I think that's a little fish.
I told you Jesus was a Pisces. Look at all the greats were all the greats either were or are at this moment.
So
Look at
see,
me.
so see
Look
that
at
guy
Paul. Look
that
at
guy y'all
Tabby.
putting all that praise on in December is not Jesus. That guy that got you buying gifts
No.
for in December, that's a fraud. Yeah, that's a fraud. Okay, we're gonna put it out there because ain't no Pisces born in December.
Nope.
Right. Okay.
Well,
Okay. So let's go ahead and get
they
that straight.
also say that
Ain't the 12th sign of the zodiac the Sag?
no, it is the
The
Pisces, but
the Pisces.
they're also saying that
Yeah.
there was a whole month taken away, and the zodiac is incorrect. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
whatever, they always say that when they want to hate on the Pisces, because you see how they was hating on them. They hated on us so bad
But not
it's from the beginning. They
but
hated on
not
us
Amy
from the
said her
beginning.
and Beyonce got the same birthday. Just saying, Virgo. So don't play with her. Also,
It's not Virgo season right now. It's
so
Pisces
since
season.
I'm gonna acknowledge all the women that's on here right now that's in the comment section. Amy, let me tell y'all something.
I can't see.
Amy, I first met Amy when I was working. Can I say the place?
At the place we shall not name
Huh?
because we
Oh,
was
at
all
the
there
place that we
together.
found that name. So I when we were working there, Amy was one of the first. I don't even want to say her title because I don't want to put it out there. One of the first professional women that I met, who I'm gonna say in that department was down to earth, welcoming, and was more so like whatever you need, whatever questions you have. She took
Mhm.
time. She never like made me feel like I got on her nerves. She always
Yeah.
made me feel like she had an open door policy. And it was like I was a part of a team. She never like brushed me
Oh,
off. She always came and checked on me. Like even when I got acclimated to everything and I was like, and I had it, she was still like, you good? She was that person. I was so upset when she left because she was like one of the coolest, down to earth. Like you could just go talk to Amy about any freaking thing and cut up. Oh, she said, I don't give a fuck. I'm a therapist. Well, she was one of the therapists.
My
And
phone stopped messing up.
she was one of the first therapists that when I came into the department who was very welcoming. Like when I first and I mean she was like introductory, like, hey, I'm so and so. Like a lot of people were like standoffish, but she was just like the Amy I met to the Amy that's commenting right now, that is her. And I will
Mhm.
forever love Amy. So shout out to her. Wendy, I don't even know Wendy like that. But let me tell y'all, Wendy Cross. When Wendy came up here on the show, I'm gonna be 100. I felt I think I got a new respect because it's something different when you see somebody and you get to hear their voice and then you hear some of their story, it becomes more personable. So like even when you
Yeah.
follow people on like social media and like seeing her post, I knew she had a positive streak and she's about empowerment and everybody had their own little
Mhm.
and it kind of shined through. And me and Bosco was like, we got to get Wendy up here. I'm like, Wendy might be a little firecracker though. I don't know. So he'd be like, no, I'll put his ass up here, Coach. So then
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, all right. So when she finally came, so I will say, I really don't know her personally, but I feel like she has good energy. I can tell she's a praying woman. Um, she posts a lot of like positive things, empowering things. She's definitely a relationship girl. She don't play about her relationship. So we love Wendy. And thank you for supporting us. Wendy is very supportive. So I definitely appreciate Wendy. Who else was on here?
Wait a minute, hey Coco.
Hmm.
Can I say something about Amy?
Yes.
Amy is a phenomenal. When I first met Amy,
oh, you freezing up.
That's that Baltimore weather.
yeah, well, yeah, can y'all hear me? Because my phone, I
Yeah.
had. All right.
Yeah.
She had this. I don't know if I don't remember if you painted the picture or if you drew the picture, but it was this eyeball, and I think it was her own eyeball. It was
Hmm.
the most magnificent piece of art I ever seen face to face, like for the first
Yeah.
time, because of the
Yeah.
detail, everything. I ain't gonna lie, that kind of pushed me and Coco into like being serious about doing art for real kind of seeing that one piece of hers and just seeing other talent, like other paintings that she did and things like that. But Amy, hella talented too. Like she real talented.
Yeah, because we was all trying to
Yeah.
make that eyeball. We was like, can we learn how to make the eyeball?
Right. Right. I wanted to learn how to be. It's like it was so detailed. Like it looked like it
Mhm.
was looking at you.
Dang.
Yeah.
One
Who's
eye,
Tierra?
just looking at you.
Who's
Damn.
Tierra?
That's Coco's roommate.
Who?
Where?
Coco's roommate,
She on
Oh,
here?
Tierra. Now, Amy had mentioned Tierra. That's why.
No, they don't
Oh
know. They don't know each other.
Oh,
no,
they
no,
don't.
no, no,
No,
no.
it's somebody we know who she talking about.
Yeah,
Y'all.
we know what you're talking
Oh,
about. Don't worry about
I thought you were talking about Tierra.
it. Yeah, no. We know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. That's above my pay grade then.
yeah. My visiting grade too. Cause I'm looking. I said, "Damn, Tierra." I ain't heard nobody say nothing about no Tierra. Then they will read down here now.
Okay, so the next topic is Angie Stone. I'm gonna let Bosco lead with that.
Say again. Leave
Angie
what?
Stone. Angie Stone.
Man, I was shocked. Like I said, I woke up that morning, Saturday morning, and my man was like, "Yo, man, I just heard that Angie Stone died." I was like, "What?" He said, "Well, I heard she was on the way from home from a concert, and she got in a wreck." And I didn't post it yet. I said, "I want to wait until I hear about it." And then that's when my little thing said Angie Stone passed away. I was like, "Damn." I was shocked because I've been an Angie Stone, like when I was telling y'all offline. I've been an Angie Stone fan since like '83 when she was with the Sequence, the rap group, the Sequence. Like I said, people don't know she's one of the original, one of the
Ladies and rap.
original female rap groups. A lot of people don't know that. And so I've known about her so long, and she's one of them. Man, she's just a solid neo soul artist, man. I
Yeah.
loved her energy. I loved her content. Man, when I saw that, I was like, I didn't know she was older than me. I thought she was younger, but I had to think back. She started rapping back in the early '80s, like '81, '82. I said, oh, so she got to be.
No, in the 70s.
No, I mean rap. Yeah. Well, the '70s, yeah, '70s, yeah. So I had to think about that. I was like, well, yeah, I guess she is older than me. But she just, well, like don't really crack. So she just didn't look. She just didn't look 60, man. And she had that energy. So it's a shock. I mean, it's a shock, man. It's just a shock. That's it.
Yeah, it definitely took me by
Mhm.
surprise and shock as well. I was. It was also disheartening for me. Y'all know why I got upset. Also, one, it was because we lost a great singer, a great entertainer. I can't say knew her personally because we don't. We just knew what she represented as an artist and what her personality was, publicly, which I think was great. I think the message and her music was phenomenal. Um, what I found disheartening and what I also I'm gonna tie it into social media that I hate is when someone experiences something tragic or lose their life tragically, why do the scene or the event have to be posted? And it's like it's a level of insensitivity to not only the person but the
Mhm.
family, the friends. And it was like when people were showing that, and then it's also triggering. Like I was explaining like Bosco, like earlier, like I'm looking at it, even though I just had my experience, it was also triggering for that. But how do you I think it was too soon to show that. And I get they were showing the videos of, all the conspiracy theories of why it may have happened because everybody passed. Well, alive, but except for she was the only one that passed. But I just feel like we lost a great voice,
Oh yeah,
a
powerful.
great voice. I just think it's unfortunate that I don't think the images needed to be seen because I felt like the images outweighed her memory. because that's the last thing that people are going to see. And it's
Mhm.
kind of overshadowing who she was. She wasn't a thing. She wasn't a car flipped, a sprinter flipped over. Like she was a freaking person.
Mhm.
Like when you talk about her, why does the image have to be this car that's flipped over?
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
like it, man. Yeah. Before the next one go, I got a buddy on Van Silk. You might want to look him up. He did a song with uh Angie Stone this past December. And he's the guy that me and him still hook up when I go back to New York for the little show. And if y'all want to hear it, look up Van Silk on Facebook.
And so
He's in my
Facebook.
friends list here. He got
Okay.
an unreleased song. He posted an unreleased song that they did. This, I think they're gonna release it. Oh, I think I
You're
froze up.
free.
Did y'all hear what I said?
No, you didn't. You
Yeah,
fine. Okay.
you said they
Did y'all hear what I said?
and hit
Van
people
Release
Silk
release
on
something.
Facebook.
Yeah,
Something about release something. Oh, I gotta plug my phone up.
yeah, Van Silk. And Silk, Silk. Yeah,
Okay.
he's a guy that he basically found in Force MDs and a lot of the early rappers, and they got a song. He was in the studio helping them put together. I don't think he's gonna release it, but he got it where people can hear it. He might have taken it down. I don't know, but I'll ask him. But yeah, but yeah, next. This is crazy, man.
Well, you
Yeah.
kind of mentioned it. Like we lost a couple of other artists, which is kind of I don't know what's going on. I'm like 2025 ain't
2020 all
I mean,
over again.
2024 was terrible, but 2025
Start.
is
Yeah.
just
Man,
not
listen.
right.
I think you just realize it more the older you get because it's been going on like this. It's been like this. Now when you sit and think
We just
about it, you
old.
start it make you realize like like that. Wait, I don't need. I'm because I'm gonna go off a topic if I don't. We
Yeah.
talking about age stuff. No, for real. Because if you sit back and you think about it, like look at. All right, I was born. I don't want to say, but and it was I had the a lot of things happened. Boston Marathon, 9/11.
Mhm.
Um, um, I'm having a brain fart with some of the things, but just
Mhm.
black president because I don't want to think all negative, but like
Yeah.
black president, things like that, and
Mhm.
you think about things that actually should be part of history. You live
Mhm.
different parts of history, and that's how you got to kind of look at it, like over time, like it's history.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I should
Yeah.
not start. I should
Yeah.
not start taking medicine because now I'm all like, you know. And then, but Angie Stone. When we went to Angie
Yeah.
Stone. All right, so I actually had like in my teenage years a neo soul era where I was just really into like Angie Stone,
Yeah.
Jill Scott,
Yeah.
Common,
Yeah. It's a lot of them, man.
fucking
Maxwell
India
and
Irie.
the Ari.
You
Yep.
feel me? I used to play the hell out of her. But um, her voice, her
Mhm.
voice is one's gonna be missed. That was
Yeah.
one of the first things that I thought about was like, damn, that was like a legend to me
Mhm.
from like in the neo soul genre of music because she is one of the power voices of
Yeah.
her generation.
Yeah.
And it's sad, I understand accidents happen, tragedy, but I honestly I seen that part and I didn't really follow too much of it because that is a tragedy, and I really genuinely felt sorry for her
Mhm.
family and everybody that was close to her. I didn't know her either,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it's sad to have such a beautiful voice gone in such a tragic way.
Yeah.
You're not telling no lie there. I was in Job Corps in '79,
Mhm.
and I met a couple of guys from New York.
Mhm.
And rap was just getting really crunk up back then.
Yeah.
And so what they did, they introduced us down there. We was at a little Job Corps center called Kitchener,
Mhm.
down in between Raleigh and Henderson, North Carolina.
Mhm.
And they introduced to, let me see, who was it? The Fatback Band,
Oh yeah, the original.
a guy called Spoonie G,
Yep.
uh, Captain Sky,
Captain Sky.
and Sequence.
Mm-hmm.
Sequence. That's how I remember Angie Stone. So
Yeah.
I when I was a teenager, she was rapping.
She was rapping.
So, so just imagine when I get older, then here she is with the neo soul and on a solo and all this stuff and all this other stuff, but she still can rap too though now.
She was
But
good
I'm
too.
saying, yeah, I'm saying, man, I'm saying, you never would have thought.
Mm-mm.
I never would have thought growing up that she had the voice to sing with that she had.
Right.
Just from just from growing up watching, listening to her rap and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So when I heard that news, it just kind of like just knocked me out because we had just lost Roberta Flack from around here.
Just a week. Yeah, she exactly.
Yeah,
I was
that's
telling
what I'm
people.
saying.
Yeah, she's from Asheville. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm saying, well, damn. And right before that, we lost Gwen McCrae. So I'm saying, now, damn, first it was the men. Now here we come with the women.
Yeah,
And it
because
was just like
we lost Jerry Butler right before Gwen. In fact, I think they passed away the same day. Just Gwen McCrae passed away that later in the afternoon. Yeah. Crazy, man. Yes, some of the people that had. Oh, good. My bad, Paul.
No problem. But Angie Stone, I love her music. Like you say, there's a whole lot of them that I was drawn to listen that time. Like you say, Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, and all them. I used to love all kind of music. Vivian Green. So I mean,
Vivian Green, yes.
I love that emotional roller coaster.
I'm saying it's just,
Jude,
and then
and
see, you can't even sit back and say, well, damn, the woman died in the accident without people saying, well, she just talked about the money that was owed to her, so now they had a
right.
I'm saying, I mean, hold up. So you're gonna say out of all the people in that doggone vehicle, that she's the only one got killed because she had talked about the money that was owed to her? Isn't that taking a long shot? I mean, nobody else get killed. Come on, that was just an accident.
That was an accident. Yeah, a couple of people that got passed away. We'll touch on the ones that we got on the list, Coco, but some that we don't have listed is on the course, Roberta Flack, Jerry Butler, Gary Greer of the Contours, Tommy Hunt. He was the singer of the Flamingos. Now, the song the Flamingos made is my favorite song. I Only Have Eyes for You. He was the lead singer. Yeah, he passed away. Chris Jasper, Osmond Brothers. I love that song. I play that song like 6 or 7 back to back before I move to the next song.
See how the man do what's up, Jude?
All the time. I can't wait to. Do they got a Men's History Month?
I don't know. We can look it up.
How y'all don't know? See, that's
because
how y'all
they don't give us no props.
Let's make one. Let's make it next
month. Men ain't gonna get no props.
You want to make it
anyway,
y'all take everything else. Why y'all can't take that?
Not the black game. We don't make no rules. But
you
anyway,
make it for next month. Look, we can make one. You want to make it next month?
I think we do have one though, for real. Let me
look it up.
Let me see.
August. I think we do have one. Just nobody really speaks about it. I post about it every year. I just can't remember what month it is. It's midsummer, I think. I can't remember. But anyway, Sam Moore, the other half of the group, Sam and Dave, of course, Gwen McCrae, Brenton Wood. His last words was from a song he made back in the 50s, Catch You on the Rebound. It's crazy, man. This is like in the past 2 weeks we lost these people. And like I said, today we lost 4 years.
I'm sorry, y'all don't have a month. Y'all had
Coco,
8 days.
We got a day. Yeah, we got a day.
Yeah.
We got a day.
Sorry.
See how they do us?
It's like they do back history, 28 days.
Yeah, 28 days.
And it's crazy because that's my mother's birthday.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. So it's crazy because they say death comes in threes. We got to be around 10 right now over the past week and a half.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the world is at its wits end.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask you a question about the world?
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask you, do y'all think they will ever let a woman be president?
Yeah.
You do?
Yep.
Why?
Because they let a clown be one. I mean, damn.
Yeah, gave it to clown. He won twice. Yeah.
Shit.
Why not? We got a South African president right now.
The president ain't even American.
That man.
He all about the show, man. That man all about the show.
I think Will. And me and Coco, me and you talked about. I think I think this election, this administration right now
Mhm.
will be it because we always we see things falling apart already. And I'm gonna say it now. And for those who think I didn't vote for Kamala, she's gonna run in 28, and she's gonna win in 28.
I don't
I
think
hope
so.
What do Jasmine Crockett gotta do to get there? Because that's
I
what
Listen,
want her now.
they
What
not
you
They're
gonna
not
trying
do
gonna
to?
let
that.
her get there.
If
That's
Jasmine
not
They're not
won,
right.
gonna let her get there.
if
They got
Jasmine
Hold on.
won,
She got her own segment, which is next.
okay. Well, I'm just
I
we're
know.
gonna talk about it because I love me some
Okay.
Yeah,
jazz.
I gave Jasmine her own. Listen, I was a little biased, and when I planned this because I love Jasmine.
I
Y'all
love
know that's my
jazz.
BFF and my cousin in my head.
I
I
love
love
that's my
her, so
girl.
we gave
Jazz,
her her
jazz
own
is
segment.
shoot.
But part of me don't think that they will because we came so close. Hear me out on this. Is my
Mhm.
rationale thinking, and I
Yeah,
explained
yeah,
it
yeah.
before. When it comes to especially women of color, look at how many positions.
You said
When
a woman or black woman is president?
I mean, even women, but especially a woman of
Oh,
color. When if you look at like the Department of Justice, like the judicial branch, and even in we held a lot of seats,
hmm
and you see how quickly he wanted to get our asses up out of them seats, right? Because the voices became so powerful, and even when you just look at society, women are holding some really top-notch powerful seats, and a lot of men don't like that. So, and I'm noticing they trying to do everything to keep it where as though we don't get a seat like that. And I don't think that they're ready to have a woman and they'll do anything that they can to keep a woman out of their seat. I don't think they will.
I
And
tell
I
you
think
why.
and I think
My
that's
bad.
part of the problem with why Kamala lost too. There's several reasons why she lost, but yeah, but especially somebody like Jasmine, because you see now, Jasmine don't even had to say nothing. I think that I sent it to y'all when they when the dude called Elon the president and threw a jab at Trump
Yeah,
and they tried to kick him out. They were taking a vote. She
yeah,
didn't even say nothing. All she said was, well, skip her. We're not
yeah.
going that way. Oh, like she got them people panties in so many bunches. All she got her presence alone. And that says so much. And every time you have a woman like that, just look at how many, especially women that be in these that's not like kissing their ass or whatever, especially us. Oh, they try to shut us down quickly. I don't think it'll be one of us. I hope it ain't Marjorie though. I
Oh hell no.
I hope
You know
it ain't
what?
Marjorie.
I'm with you. What you said. I agree with what you said. But I say I think a woman or a black woman will win because, like I said, this administration is doing what they're doing, and those Negroes who voted for Agent 47, the women and the men, I already see voters remorse right now through them. I already see it, voters remorse,
Mm-hmm.
and even some of his flock on the other side of the Caucasian persuasion, I always see voters remorse. So we just need a good. Now, I think. Are we on the Jasmine segment yet? Or are we still talking
We
about?
can talk about it. Come on, we can bring
Okay,
it in. We might as well because she the
if Jazz ran, I'm voting for Jazz, but Jazz won't win. You know
Why?
why?
asses on. Look.
She's young. She's young.
Because I'm
She's
trying to read
black,
these comments,
and
girl.
she gonna tell your ass the business. But I would love to see Jazz. I would take Jazz over Kamala in a minute because
Yes.
I know Jazz is young, and we need somebody young in there for one thing. She
Mm-hmm.
come from us, she come from you know,
She for
and
the people.
she's for the people,
Mm-hmm.
So I would love to see her in there. I just don't want this. I just don't want them to just throw her in there like threw Kamala in there.
Yeah, no, no, no,
I
no,
want them
no.
to build her up
I
so
don't even
she's
want
ready
her
to do it.
going there next. I don't even want her going there next. I want to take her time.
That's what
Somebody
I'm
else need
saying.
to go in there. You,
That's what I'm saying.
y'all
That's what I
going.
want them to. Yeah,
Some
I want them to build her
somebody.
up.
People
Yeah.
are not going to agree with me on this. I hope it ain't. I hope it ain't. You know, bleach blonde. I hope it ain't Mary. What's
Oh
her
hell
name?
no. Marjorie
What's her
Taylor.
name?
Marjorie Taylor
Okay, what
Green.
I call
Bleach
her?
blonde, bad body
Yeah.
built.
Marjorie Taylor Green. I know you talking about
Bad
Marjorie
built
Taylor
look
Green.
body. I hope it ain't her. I
Nah.
hope I,
Hell
I hope it ain't
Yeah,
her,
that's
but
Marjorie.
I don't think it should be like I don't think honestly don't think I think it should be a woman. But I think it should be a woman that's gonna be just don't mind getting. You see, y'all see how Obama got gray after that. We don't want that to be
The
Jasmine.
damn White House Asian motherfucker. Excuse my
We'll
language.
we'll need her. We'll need her to, start turning gray at her good old young age, just yet. But we need to put one in there to help clean up the mess, because it's gonna be a mess. And then we need to have a good backup plan. We need to get one that's going to go in there, and we know for sure
Mhm.
we can at least get you in there for 8, so we ain't gotta get no
Yeah.
more mess in there after that. Because the goal is not 4, is 8. You gotta pick the right candidate for 8 years. You gotta make sure that motherfucker is right for 8 years. Because listen,
Yeah.
and it can be done. Then you can bring them back if you feel like you messed up. Bring it back,
Mhm.
because they brought this one back.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
Listen,
whole
But
lot to come. But the
you
thing
right
about
though, Jude.
whoever get in
Jude,
there is gonna have the patience, one, and they're gonna have to be able to have the resilience, because it's so much. Look at how much it ain't even been. Has it been 2 months yet? I don't even think it's been 2 months yet.
No,
Of
it's been
2 months.
barely
we've
2
been in
months.
there since
Barely,
January. We got in there in January.
barely 2 months.
43 days. 43 days, I believe. Something like that.
Yeah.
44, something like that.
And I'm
But I
sorry to
agree,
curse.
I agree with Jude though. What Jude said. You look at all them presidents that done came out of that White House. Look at them when they go in there. Look at them when they come out and how them some gonna be done aged. That White House, that's what happened to Biden. Look at Biden all that time he was the vice president. Look under Obama, he didn't look like that. So that man got never became president. That man got old as hell.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Hey, I want to read a comment. By Amy. I want to read a comment. I want to kind of like respond to it. She says, U.S. is so damn racist and misogynistic. People will continue to vote for the patriarchy while it serves them, including white women who can eat glass. Hold up, Amy, man.
She ain't lying. She ain't lying. She ain't lying.
I didn't expect that. When I was reading the comment, I didn't expect that one to last.
Listen.
She ain't stop
But
one
hold
line.
up. But what I want to say is,
time.
I kind of cringe at the word misogynistic. I see her point. I see her point. Don't get me wrong. But I cringe at that word because it's so overused. The word misogynistic. The definition for misogynistic is you just have a total disdain for women. And I don't like that. I mean, I agree that there is some type of bias or machoism or what's the other word? Chauvinistic attitude, but I'm not gonna go far as say misogynistic. The reason because if it was that, we wouldn't have any women in Congress or whatever. It would be just the patriarchy. Also, with that, I agree with what she said about the white women, and and some of the black men too. That's another reason why I say I wouldn't say that, because black men did vote for this knucklehead. They did help put the clown in there. So I can't call it misogynistic. I'll call it chauvinistic. I will call it that. I would call it ego. I would call it fascist. All that. Also, it's just a strong word to use because everyone uses it. Like if I say something, like people call me misogynistic because I might say something that someone doesn't like, huh? You know they do. If I say I don't like women who wear tongue rings. I don't prefer I do, but I'm just saying, I'm just giving an example. Say I don't like a woman with a tongue ring. I can call misogynist. Oh, you hate women. No, I don't. I just don't like that. The word misogynistic has been pushed to a level to where people don't really know the meaning. Now, I'm not saying Amy doesn't. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying the word is strong. Also, we are made up of various colors, and two genders. I say two genders. That's just me. Well, of course, they're gonna call me transphobic too, but I say it's two genders. All right, but you can be whatever you want to be. My opinion is two genders. And
here we go.
Men aren't the only ones voting for these clowns to get in there. There are more women in the United States than there are men. So I always say, and I'm not trying to war with women because I'm side with women, but it's just like I said about the NBA. You can't blame the men that the NBA is failing when there's no women in the crowd. The women are at the NBA games. So where are the women to vote enough to put a woman to end the patriarchy?
Well, they voting for the Oompa Loompa.
Exactly. That's the point I'm making.
But no,
That's
but
what
I
I'm
think
saying.
what she meant by like
No, I agree with her. I agree with what she's
misogynistic,
saying.
you know,
I agree with
like
what she's saying. No, I'm not
is the
disagreeing with her.
history.
No, I'm not disagreeing with her. I'm not disagreeing with her at all. I'm just saying sometimes the word can be overused at point. But no, I'm not disagreeing with her at all. But
Yeah, but listen, it's Women's History Month, and we can use it however the hell
You
we want.
right.
In this
okay,
goddamn
you know what I'm
month.
gonna do? I'm gonna use the word misandrous. You know what that means?
Use it then.
You know what
Use it.
misandrous mean?
Yes.
It means
Easy.
the hatred of men.
There are
Misandry.
plenty of them out here. I agree with that. Listen. I feel like this.
If we're gonna do Women's History Month, let's do it positively. Let's not
Yeah,
use
but
negative
we
because
are. Yeah. That's what we.
it ain't positive. If it ain't positive, hold up.
No, read her. No, I'm asking you.
It
Read her.
ain't positive if you say.
Read the follow-up comment.
Oh no, I'm talking to
Read
y'all
the
now.
public.
I already read it. I'm talking. No, I read it.
Public.
I'm going. Let me give me a second. I'm going to read it. Give me a second. You can't say. You can't use the word misogyny. It's Women's History Month, so we can use it any kind of way we would. No, I'm joking. I just wanted to say that. I'm joking.
I know.
I'm joking.
My eyebrow goes
I'm
up.
joking. I wanted to get the last word. I'm
Yes,
joking. I wanted to get the last word. I'm joking. Okay, here go, Amy. Amy said misogyny can come from inside the house too. True. I mean, the exact way okay, yeah. Just because it's mainstream doesn't make it. Oh yeah, I agree with you, Amy. I agree. I'm just saying people use it and don't know the meaning. I've heard it a lot. If you say something someone disagree with, they call you misogynistic. That's what I'm saying. No, I agree with her. I agree with you, Amy. And Amy, you funny as hell. I like that card you gave me too. But the glass joke right now, that
Listen, and to fix, if you want to use a word and you don't know what it means or how to
Look it up.
pronounce it or spell it,
Look
look
it
it
up.
up.
look it up.
People don't like to read nothing. They don't like to read.
I do it all the
That's
time.
why so many dumbasses.
Everything.
That's why so many dumbasses around.
We do it all
And
the
then you have
time.
to try to explain stuff to dumbasses because you can't explain nothing to dumbasses because they don't know nothing. They don't read nothing, but they know everything. How do you know anything?
That's
To be
the black
complaining about anything.
those black
You
those
don't
black
read nothing.
I ain't messing with y'all.
the black supporters.
No, we talking
They
about
don't
women.
read. They better start reading the fine print. They didn't read the fine print. Say, hey, y'all just good for the show.
The Latinos didn't read the fine print. That's what I asked.
Yeah. A whole lot of federal workers didn't read the fine print neither.
You should use that Google. You should use that Google Translate.
No, but you also have to think about context because I've had conversation with people. I've used words. People are like that's not how you use it. It is, but you also got to understand context and certain levels of English is different. So like Amy just said, she meant it in the same, but it could be taken, you know what I mean, in different ways. So when we say we listen and not judge, we also got to understand everybody's context may be different, but that doesn't mean that they use the word incorrectly.
And
Perspective.
if you don't know a word and you need a filler, make one up. I do it
Period.
all the time.
Yes,
It's
we do.
okay to
But
add a
see,
little word in the dictionary. People do it every day. Think
Chanel,
about it.
Chanel,
Where did words come from in the first
Coco,
Mhm.
place? Somebody made it up.
Coco.
Mhm.
But they don't. But
Hey,
Coco, I mean, but Joe,
there's no excuse.
they
There's
don't read
no
the
excuse.
dictionary today.
There's no excuse. There's no excuse for not. There's no excuse for a lack of word comprehension. There's no excuse for that. Now, reading is
It's,
fundamental, and comprehension a must.
Mm-hmm.
that is
And-
very
You
true.
Okay.
can't comprehend
Now
nothing.
let's dissect this. Now, what you just said, that's very true. Now, when you come
Yeah.
across that, there can also be a learning lesson because what is it? Each one teach one.
Yes, but like that goes back to what I was just saying before that. Before I made that statement there. You can't teach a dumbass something because they don't want to learn nothing because they think they know everything. That goes back to that. You see what I'm saying? Because they don't have no comprehension skills, but they're going to try to understand something that they don't know what you're talking about. That goes to what Boscoe saying about the word matrices. I ain't got my teeth in, so it's hard for me to say that. But yeah, so now that goes back to that word right there. You know what I'm saying?
I like you, Chuck.
Man.
Wait, what?
Right?
Yeah,
And then
but yeah, I mean, if they can't comprehend something, I mean, it's hard to speak on something when you can't comprehend what the heck you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you do that? Where do they do that? Everywhere.
no,
But yeah.
some people a lot of times, for instance, some things require patience. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like for instance, if I call Bosco and I tell him something, I could be going through whatever, and he know what I do. And he'll say the first thing he say, "That's why I cannot do your job." I deal with
Right.
it often, and then sometimes, truthfully, in context, some people, like you said, may not understand, and it may require a level of patience. And that's where you have people that do like what I do, come in there, and we take the time, and then it may take a month, but eventually they'll get it. Unfortunately, everybody don't learn at the same capacity. So
So is that what you're saying about these Trump people? You gotta take a time with them and be patient with them, and just hold their hand and all that kind of crap. That's what you said about these people.
no,
I
you want
can't
my
do it.
answer? So now, okay, let's talk about it. So
Okay.
they are asinine. However, what we do see a lot now is a lot of people who were Trump supporters are now doing what? Turning on him. They're learning. It took a minute.
Oh, oh. So now that's just like what's his name
Oh,
jumping the broom over there with Becky. Kunta jumping the bridge with Becky. They want to jump back over the bridge and get with what's her name? Damn, I can't think of the woman that he married. But yeah, that's like that. That's what you're saying. So y'all done messed up. Now y'all went down the road with Trump. Now y'all want to come back over here and feel apologetic. But y'all
mhm,
still got Trump in your mind because y'all still supporting him. A lot of them still supporting him.
Oh yeah.
they
They
do.
might they might be backing away and stuff and not saying nothing and all stuff, but they still secretly supporting him. They saying, yeah, they patting their foot saying, oh, he's doing the right thing and all that. But no, y'all suffering just like everybody else because y'all ain't got the kind of money that them people right there that's sitting down up in them doggone that White House and the whatever they was at last night in the Oval Office room, wherever and all that crap, sitting up in there with all that money on them, laughing and carrying on having the show about the way they doing us. And he talking about it's gonna hurt a little bit because the terrorists gonna hurt a little bit. Come on. And y'all still cheering this stuff on. Come on. You see who cheering?
Sorry.
The people with the money.
Yeah, exactly, Paul.
Because they're the
Exactly.
ones that's going to benefit from that. Now,
Exactly.
speaking of benefit, how do y'all feel about where it might go? How do y'all feel about the federal workers being terminated and laid off?
It's messed up because I'm glad you mentioned that because I saw that there were 80,000 Veterans Administration employees going to get terminated.
Yeah.
80,000. 80,000. 7,000 people that work at the EEOC. They're going to because see my brother, he's one of the guys here getting affected. He put his notice in. They're trying to get him a severance package. He's like, nah. He'd rather transfer down to South Carolina where he lives. But yeah, they're cutting a lot of jobs, man. And it's not like they're laying people off. They're eliminating the position. So basically, it's messed up. And I feel bad for those who didn't vote for him. But those who did vote for him, eat it. Eat that crow, man. It's what you picked.
I
It's what you
agree.
voted. It's what you voted for. But
They,
unemployment's
they
going to
like
go up.
them.
Unemployment's about to shoot up.
They like them hot grits, but who's gonna pay it? The government
Right.
gonna pay it. I'm gonna tell you what.
No,
They,
because
they terminating all
they
these people.
more funding.
They terminating all these people. They were showing all this stuff, all the money. They had a big list going up beside the thing today on the news and stuff of all this money that they saving and all this stuff. Okay, one thing, what all this money y'all say y'all saving and all this stuff, and cutting all these jobs and getting ready to sell off all these buildings and stuff. Where is all that money going? How come prices on stuff is still high as hell? What did y'all do with the money? And why is prices
Because
getting higher? But
we
y'all
don't
saving
have
so much money. But I'm saying
they
y'all
want
saving all this money. Where's the money going that you're saving?
Elon's
All I'm
but
telling you what, a conversation we had a while back. And we said this man was a narcissist because he'll say something, and then later on he not gonna apologize for it, but he gonna go back and cover it up, backtrack.
Mhm.
You see what they doing with the USA workers, making them pay them people. You see that, right? Pay them people
Yep.
for the work that they done. No, you got to pay these people. You're not going to take their money. So you got to pay them people. Everything this man doing, there's consequences behind it. So the only thing I haven't seen much consequences behind, I haven't heard nothing about, is the transgenders in the military.
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah. I haven't heard nothing about that chip. But that's the only thing I haven't heard nothing about. But everything else he's done and signed them executive orders, most of them coming turning back around. The Supreme Court voted against him on something. What was it? What was it they voted against him on today?
No, that's what I was going to say when you were talking about the money. He was trying to do something with billions of dollars. They were trying to keep it for something, and they were like, no. But part of it also with the increases, we're going to see even more increase in costs is because the tariffs that all of these other countries have against us. So they like to talk about the tariffs that they're doing. Are we going to raise this? But these people don't understand how much things that we don't produce or utilize that's here. We get just about everything that we need from other countries. So they taxing the mess out of us. And now Canada is like, they not messing with us on something, but everything else is increased. They saying for the next until his term. So if he gets voted in again, it's going to continue over to that. That's just Canada.
Well, he
Mexico,
can't get voted again.
Do you know Northeast gets a lot of oil from Canada?
Yeah.
A lot of oil and a lot of electricity from Canada.
Yeah, so
but everybody coming back to the table to talk though. Everybody coming back to the table. So now, just today they say, okay, well, him and Trudeau, they get ready to talk about working something out where they don't do all this blah blah blah. Cut back on something about okay. The woman in Mexico, they gonna be working something out. But the only people that ain't talking about no deals with them, talking about some war is China. China say, hey, we'll fight any kind of way you want to fight. Say we down with the smoke. So y'all want the smoke? We give you the smoke however y'all want it.
Yeah, China don't
I
care.
thought they supposed to announce whatever their tariffs are like this week. One in this week or next week, this upcoming week. But they already said we a day in the middle of it because
21 days
on nothing. So like they talking about produce and all kinds of other stuff. We get a lot of stuff from China. Medicines, all kinds of stuff. So that's why he's so pressed to start doing fracking and all kinds of other stuff here because they already know we get right pay.
Opium.
We about to pay. Yeah.
That opium comes from China too.
Yeah. So
everything comes from China. Tell me something that ain't got made in China on it.
Look around in your house and pick up something right now and see where it's made in.
Well, it used to be made in Taiwan.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's insane, man. And you know, and this is what it's
the money that he will use where we need it. No, because they taking away. They get right. First of all, you get ready to get cuts to housing, like the housing authority programs. You get ready to get cuts to SNAP benefits. You get ready to get cuts to Medicare, Medicaid. Then he's trying to say, "Oh, we're going to leave it up to the states." That's going to be even worse because they taking like Social Security, most of the resources for. Think about it. It's not even just only hurting the people who live off of the resources, like our elderly and stuff like that. You have people who are employed through processing these resources. So when you talk about not only are like federal workers get ready to join like the unemployment people, but so are people who are also in these positions or people who work for federally funded programs like that. So you're going to increase employment, increase poverty, increase crime, because all of that stuff come with it. So we're going to be living in the purge.
Yeah,
because
basically.
And that's there for it is for the rich to get richer.
Yeah.
For us to stay poor. But I don't hear nobody talking about student loans. When are you going to talk about that?
You know why they're not going to do that? Because student loans are something that we owe them. Yep. So they're not going to get rid of that. They're not going to get rid of that. Because that's money that we owe them.
That man said, y'all better learn how to go buy y'all some damn chickens and let them lay eggs if y'all want some eggs, because the eggs going to cost you about $20 a dozen. By the time they get through it, motherfuckers. And then his dumbass talking about having the eggs shipped into the country. And guess where he got to have the eggs shipped in from? So he just, so I'm saying, oh Lord.
He's talking about he about to lower the price of eggs. They get ready to do the same thing like they doing the chicken and cabbage. They gonna clone the eggs.
Well, dang, you
And
can't
it's
get
like,
no
oh,
more
we're
than
gonna tell them push people everything.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be like the Jetsons. You're gonna push that button and it's gonna produce
Mhm.
whatever you want.
They
Yep.
gonna
Guess who
start
was
giving
already
y'all,
doing
start
that?
selling goat eggs.
Chinese already had the egg. Did you know the imitation egg thing? Whatever. We
Mm-hmm.
made imitation crab meat. They made imitation eggs. Like I'm joking.
Yeah.
But dang, I was ready to say something and forgot.
That's all right.
Powdered eggs. We used to have powdered eggs.
Oh yeah. Oh man, don't say the powder. Oh my goodness.
I hate that. Part.
Ugh. Those
What?
things right there are freaking traumatic, man. I
All right,
taught them in the
Man.
military, and I was like,
actually, let me
Oh,
throw another. Can I throw another curveball in the bunch?
yeah.
So I
yes.
know we're speaking of all of this stuff. We're talking about cost, economy, and all of those things. So we recently had the 1 day boycott, right? I've been seeing things about one. How do you guys think that went? Jude, I already know. I'm not gonna call you out. Two,
Call
um,
out. Call out. I want to hear it.
so two, I
I
saw
went and got food.
and then called me and was like, "Friend, was food on the list? You already got it." But it was so funny because she wasn't
Who's
the
on the
only.
list?
But it said a lot because I'm really like the mother of the group because all of my friends were calling me. I know it's boycott day, but was this on there too? And I'm like, oh, do you have it? And they like, yeah. Well, what you calling me down for? You already got it. They like, well, we know you know. And I'm like, I sent you the thing. And she gonna say, well, I'm reading it. And then say, I said essentials. You already got food. Well, it ain't thawed out.
Mm,
I
mm,
said,
mm.
I
okay.
was so
Hey,
hungry.
just go on to the
I ain't
store. Just go to the store.
I ain't
Right.
get nothing else.
I said, y'all couldn't even do 24 fucking hours. All we needed was 1 day. But anyway, so, but fast forward to, I
But
seen this thing for Target.
wait a minute, Coco. In my defense, I was not the only black person there. And that establishment is owned by people of brown skin. They just was not black.
We
They
don't
just
want to hear
was
the
not
excuses.
black.
We don't want to hear the excuses.
But I was not the only one there. Allegedly.
Listen,
Allegedly. Okay.
so I said, listen, there, that's I had to go through that with her. While she
Oh,
ate the damn chicken in my ear.
When did you get your
So,
kernel on? Get your smack
I,
on.
for real.
now we did see where Target
Yeah. Oh, they
is,
getting it.
is
Yes.
definitely
Yeah.
plummeting in their costs and stuff like that, which was also they were already plummeting as far as like sales economy
Yeah.
because they can't even pay like their stakeholders and all of that stuff because not only is it just us, but like when everybody did it caused more damage, right?
Hold,
So
before you go further, Kirk, Coco, let me ask you a question.
hmm,
This is the part that I missed. Why was the bar? Why is the boycott really for Target? I mean,
fabric.
I really don't know for real.
No, it
Right.
was supposed to be for all major retailers like Targets, Walmart,
Okay,
things like
okay, okay. I
that.
mean, yeah.
Because of the
But why is it?
insecurity.
But why is it Target so much the
Well,
main focus?
Target was the most one because they
I
saw
target the target.
and because of the whole DEI hire thing and
Oh,
then
okay,
how they
okay,
were like, doing
okay,
that. So and a lot
okay.
of like Hispanics and stuff were mainly like,
Yeah, okay. Because I didn't know. That's what I was asking.
yeah, and they were like blatantly like, okay, we letting everybody go. So so in support of like the DEI
Mm,
people who were hired under the DEI policy, a lot
okay,
of those major retailers were letting people go in large numbers.
okay.
So that's what led to boycott. So with that being said, because okay, we can look at that as like a success.
Yeah,
So my question is, and I watched a couple segments like on different news stations where of course boycotts are successful when they're longer, and I've also
yeah,
had like debates with like people in my immediate circle, and I get that, but we always talk about change doesn't come if you don't do anything. So we
right.
always talk about it, but when we have a chance to do something, like see what happens and then we can improvise. So now that we see, okay, it can have an impact because a lot of places were nervous
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
about but a lot of small businesses that day, like neighborhood businesses, mom and pop shops, saw
Mhm,
an increase
mhm,
in their business, which was great. So
mhm.
that was also good. So that's something that a lot of people didn't speak about. So if something like that was to come again, what would you guys like to see, or what provisions would you like to make? Sorry.
I'm gonna go to the market the day before and put whatever I'm gonna cook that day in the fridge so it can already be ready.
I ain't talking about you, fool. I'm talking about to the point.
Oh,
We gonna we we
for
gonna we
real?
gonna
I'm
we
like,
gonna we gonna we gonna need you to
You
put
know,
down
she sat back like she really said she said a word. Like,
not for real. I'm really
Jude.
gonna do
We
that.
gonna have to need you to put down the essentials, man.
like she was so serious in what she was saying though, and then lean back like, like she really said some real
I,
shit.
I did. Y'all believe me. Y'all don't believe me. Y'all forget y'all.
Oh my
I
Oh
was
man,
getting
oh
ready to finish
man.
it off and
god.
say I'm even gonna go pick up my medication and everything the day before, but be responsible.
Friend,
What?
friend, what would
Look,
you do differently to the fucking boycott? Not you.
Oh, what would I do different than the boycott?
Like, what would you like to see differently for the structure of the boycott?
Oh, oh,
I'm
I
done,
love
man.
you so much. I swear to
I'm done. I'm logging
oh,
out. I'm
oh.
logging out for the rest of the year, man.
I got it. I'm here. I'm
God.
here.
That's
All
my
right,
friend. I
bam.
love her.
The floor is yours, Jude.
Oh man.
What I would like to see is like no, but for real, what I would like to see is more organization for real. Like I don't think a
Yeah.
lot of people took it serious.
Hmm. True.
Honestly, like I like no bullcrap. Y'all hear me saying like I
Yeah.
walked in the store, there's black people everywhere. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I do like the fact that people took it so serious. I want more people to take it serious. You feel me?
Yeah.
And with getting the information out there, that need to be more organized too. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Um, Donald Trump people ain't stormed the Capitol so successful without organization.
Right. True that.
Stay woke. They showed us. You feel me? So that's how we should have. Not that we're not storming the Capitol, people, but
Right.
um no,
Have a
like
plan. Have a
put it
plan.
together, have a plan, and execute it. You know, with power and structure. And I think we got halfway there. You just need the other half of us to get over there.
And Jude, that's the we got these niggas, I'm gonna say it, who don't pay any attention to politics or anything. It's the niggas that voted for Trump. Let me say it. So now, and I'm saying that to say this for those who think I voted for Trump, I wouldn't be saying what I'm saying if I voted for Trump. We got them type of niggas who, nah, man, like I got it. I have an issue with Democrats, but it's not an issue in terms of getting shit done. My issue with them is being soft. However, I support them and I support liberals because without that, we don't have any freedoms. That's where our freedoms come from. I guess where I get the Democrats credit. This is freaking America, land of the home of the brave, opportunity. That's what the Democrats give you. The opportunity to do what you know. If you screw up, okay, then that's your ass. But they say, okay, this is your life, you do your thing. That's why I support Democrats. And they can say what they want to say about the woke movement. I talk joke about the woke. I talk shit about everybody. But people forget the woke movement was about empathy, diversity. Let's come together. Let's figure out a plan that we can live together. And see, that's what those knuckleheads don't understand. And see, it tells me, and what I hate about it, and I think I deviated farther away from the subject, what I hate about it is, and I'm speaking to our people, the Democrats may be the pacifiers, but without them, what the hell do we have? Those guys on the red side, if they can send us back to the freaking cotton fields, they'll send us. And we also, with this stuff right here, them voting for him and still supporting him, not realize He's cutting all these damn programs and shit like that. Like, dude, we know who are the ones who are going to tell where we are when we try to escape the plantation. We know who they are. Those are the ones that Harriet Tubman shot. I love you, but I gotta shoot you because I don't trust you. That's them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
who else? You know who else they going with, along with bringing back slavery? You know what else what else Trump and them trying to do? Take women to the Handmaid's Tale era.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo,
But y'all
yo,
stay
Jude,
pregnant, barefooted pregnant.
somebody
Y'all's
just
ass
say
don't do
that
nothing.
today.
Y'all
Yo,
don't do nothing. Stay y'all's ass at home pregnant. Take care of the house.
somebody said
We're gonna
that's
take
the
care of it.
yeah.
But back to the Target thing. The boycott of the Target for one day. Please, because you know I got a short memory. I can't remember shit as it is unless I write it down. Okay. But the thing about the Target thing for one day,
Yeah.
it was good. It was good. But why not Target and the rest of them places for, say, a week?
Yeah.
A week. If you lose that kind of money for one day, a week, if that kind of money y'all lose that from in a week, then you go from being a billionaire to a millionaire, from being a millionaire just to being rich white people with a bunch of problems.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? So I
Yep.
mean, and one day was good, but I mean, make it really hurt so they can
It
say,
hurt.
"Hold up, this shit ain't working out. This terrorist shit is costing us. We paying all this food, paying all this money to get these food, this toys, all this stuff. We're not getting rid of it. So now we having all this shit sit on the shelves. We can't get rid of it
Yeah.
I agree.
because even
Yeah.
the rich
And you
people
know,
ain't gonna
for the
buy
way I
it
look at
all.
it is,
Even the rich people ain't gonna buy it all.
and
Yes,
see,
sir.
it can't be an excuse where you say, well, no, there's a lot of small businesses where you can buy what you need. You just gotta
Yes,
search them
sir.
out.
Yes,
People
sir.
are just lazy.
We got them right.
It's
We
a
got
lot of
a
small
market.
businesses.
We got a market be out here every
Mm-hmm.
Saturday. They get all kind of fresh vegetables and all kind of stuff every Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We got black
Yep.
owned food, but we ain't got no black owned businesses downtown. But I'm working on that. We're gonna have them
Mm-hmm.
downtown soon.
And in the
So that's
summertime, I
gonna
sell
drive forward.
vegetables too. Well, I don't sell, I actually give them away. Yeah.
Okay, well,
So,
yeah. I need to see you then. But yeah, we got
oh yeah.
I look at the one day as like a pilot, like a tester to
Mm-hmm.
see um how it would go, how many people would take it
Mm-hmm.
seriously, and I think things like that. So when you talk about a week, just imagine. So like I heard a lot of things like in
That'll be
people
good.
where people would be like, oh, ain't nobody going, this is and the third. A lot of us were like knocking and not even, wanting to
Mm-hmm.
do it. And one thing I hear a lot in a lot of these like congressional sessions and speeches, they say is the woke movement is a joke. We are the
Mm-hmm.
woke movement. You get what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
things like that is considered the woke movement. So
Mm-hmm.
if they think that we're a joke, and if it's something even like that, so okay, granted, yeah, it's a day. It may not have a major impact, but it will have some impact to say, oh, they serious. So if they
Mm-hmm.
really do
Yep.
this, it was to wake them up to say, we might got to do right. You know what I mean? And make some changes or alterations in something. Because what if this goes on going? So if it becomes more structured, I would like to see it go like other boycotts have gone, maybe like a
Yeah.
month or so like that. But then that would take
Mm-hmm.
some one, yes, strategy. Um, but in order to orchestrate it, you have to make announcements to get the masses in order for it to be, because we would literally have to do it as a country, because our economy affects us all, not just one
Yeah.
specific race, one specific people. We have to literally be all on one accord. In order to do that, everybody got to take it seriously. So it's not like
Yeah.
I would like for it
Yeah.
to be like, I would have like for more of us to be like, oh, we going to do it just to show, because that dollar made a difference.
Yeah,
Because
it did.
Yeah.
even if you lose money for a day, that's a day worth of loss. You can't literally
yes,
say, I'm gonna make that back tomorrow. No, that's still a day of no revenue.
I
right.
got a
Yeah.
But
question, Coco. I got a question.
yes, still you turning right back around and you going back and spending. So I mean, yeah, they lost for that day, but you still coming back spending right with them. You gotta say no. We are gonna spend with you for a while. We all gonna feel this.
Yeah, but
I
but
mean,
that's
like you
still
say, there's other
no,
little
that
shops, there's
different.
other little places, little convenience store. I mean, little grocery stores, not the major things, but the little really grocery stores. Still, some of them around that they haven't ran out of business, stuff like that. And I mean, people got to realize if, well, ain't no if because soon the tariffs already gonna take effect. So when they start getting these goods that they gotta get and put on these shelves, and they paying all that money to get them over here, and then they gotta hike that up so they can get their money back. And the people here got to pay for it. The people over here ain't showing up to get that stuff, and that stuff is just going bad and going to waste. And they can't do nothing with it. Try to get rid of it on sale or something. I mean, one day, okay. So one day, cool. But I'm saying a week. That stuff is not gonna sit in there for weeks. For a week, it's not gonna sit in there for a week. Not the
But
fresh
you know
stuff.
what I mean? People was like, first of all, what gets me, what is it with toilet paper? If it was one day, why is everybody buying hella fucking toilet paper and like in freaking Alfredo sauce? It was one day. How much? What you gonna do with one day? Get whatever you gonna need for that one day. People was literally having like, well, they made double that money. You gave them double that money because you act like you was getting ready had to go in your little safe house or something, and it was literally one day.
One day.
Yeah,
If you
everybody
couldn't
You better
get
get
never
a
really
new.
bought nothing the day before, the day of, or the day after.
right.
It really
You better
was.
organize. You better organize a new underground railroad. If you talking about doing something really nationally, because like Bosco said, you don't have to shoot some motherfuckers because you're going to leave some people behind because too many people know what y'all planning, being
Yeah.
planned. Everybody's not gonna be on the board for that. Some people got
Yeah.
to run back to the master and tell master so they can get
Yup.
patted on the head
Yup.
and be considered a good person. That
And
ain't
there's
the word I really
always
want
a
to use,
snake
but I
in
gotta remember where
there.
I'm at.
You
But
know,
yeah,
because the
so I
rumor
mean,
didn't come out that it wasn't going to work. You know, people were saying like, "Ah, that's ain't gonna happen. I don't believe it." Blah blah blah. The negativity in the air, kind of, everybody got to stand together for that shit to really work. But
Mm-hmm.
just saying what it could do in one day, it could work for like Paul said, a week. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
did y'all
a
see
week
on
will hurt
Fox
it.
when Trump was talking? Well, first of all, wait, before I forget this part, did y'all see that the co-president said America is back.
Yeah.
America is back. America is back. And um if
Yeah.
if
Okay.
if and he was on Fox talking and was talking about how great and all the great things he did and all the changes he made and how everything was better and the stocks was just like and going across on his favorite news station, Fox.
Yup. It
On
was
Fox.
going. Yup.
It was on Fox. He on there giving a whole, and it's just the stock market
And
is
the
just
information is
dropping,
right there going across. Stock goes.
saying that he lying. So it's just
This
like when it come to that sucker.
this man want attention. I don't know
So
why everybody don't see it. He
and
want
that's why I
attention.
had to call
Full
it.
attention.
No, but
Did
what
you
it
see it?
also told the
It
world
was
is how divided we are. One, how divided our political arena is. One, and it also highlighted how divided we are as a country. You know what I mean? It really like highlights one, the circus is open, and even the world know. That's why we like to laugh and stop. Like if you looked in that room, the cameraman was petty as hell because you got one side of the room, yeah, 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 and then the other side of the room, like,
Holding up
yeah,
signs and
man.
shit.
The
Saying,
side,
yeah,
you saw
he's
that,
It
Paul?
right.
was
You saw
so
the side,
Yeah,
Paul?
ghetto in there.
yeah.
It was so ghetto. It looked like that it looked like a rally.
Yeah.
it did, it did.
But I mean, who to say how you supposed to, celebrate? If that's how they do it, that's how they do it, I guess.
Let me ask you three something.
It's
Let me
just
ask all three of you something. And Paul, you're the OG on the thing. And be honest.
Uh-oh.
The civil rights era ended in 1967,
I wasn't born
allegedly.
yet. I wasn't
Allegedly.
born yet.
Oh, we're
me
gonna
either.
see. I'm glad you said that because that's going to tie into what I'm saying. It ended in 1967. Right. You had the bombing in Philly, the John Africa bombing. You had all this stuff going on afterwards. Now, here's the question: when in history was America great for everyone?
Never. Even
For everybody.
the generations before me told me that it
Right.
never was. Only for them
Paul,
people.
Paul is the OG. He saw
America,
redlining. He saw civil
America,
rights. So all that stuff.
America was great before them pilgrims set their ass ashore over here.
That's the last time it was great, and that's before. Yeah,
Before
yeah.
them. before they said they asked before Columbus discovered that he was lost, and somebody discovered his ass being lost and brought him ashore.
Mm-hmm.
Before they escaped them Caucasus Mountains over there and where we're at,
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff, they always are coming where somebody else is at, taking over, destroying stuff.
Colonized.
America was once a beautiful place. It was, but they wasn't part of it. See, so I mean, I hate to be speaking like that, but that's just facts.
Oh no!
And like you say, like you say, growing up in the era that I did experience all this stuff because I mean,
mm-hmm.
we had communities where everybody just connected with each other. Everybody had each other's back because everybody was struggling, trying to get through the late '60s and early '70s. Everybody just trying to make it through.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they did finally come through with the red line, because they had started that about 1967, before around here in Asheville, they had started the plans about that and started implementing. When that came along, that really started the division between the black community. So I experienced that, the hatred, the division, all this stuff. And I watched slowly how the black community just deteriorated into what it is today.
Mm-hmm.
Killing each other, and I mean, just going on and each other about nothing.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And
You know, the Black Panthers, when they was trying to keep them doggone drugs from coming into Oakland, they was trying to keep the drugs from coming into America.
Yeah.
And when they stopped them from doing that, this is the end result. This is the end result from that. Because they call them whatever they want to call them, revolutionaries and all this and communists and everything, God knows what. Any name they could think of, they put it on them. But yet still, they was out here putting in the work. They put in the work for the free lunches, the health care, and all this stuff for the black community.
They had Uber before.
And you know, when they seen what these people were doing, our brothers and our sisters, and how it spread, they had to shut that down.
Mm-hmm.
Because to them, the established folks that it was, this was considered as Negroes being uppity.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what you do with uppity Negroes. You can't really hang them no more, so you just gotta execute them. And make it look like they're doing so much where you can get them into shootouts and kill them like they're doing today, unarmed and all that stuff. I mean, it's still the same old thing. It's just rewashed.
Yeah.
Hey, and I'm saying we come a long way, but we got so far to go.
A long way to go, man. I'm gonna say something. I know I speak a little bit of German. I don't speak a lot.
Another language?
No, I lived in Germany 6 years. I learned something over there. And it's Mark Deutschland wieder groß.
Who's that again?
Mark Deutschland wieder groß. Mark, it's a T at the end. Mark Deutschland wieder groß.
What that mean?
It means make Germany great again. That's what Hitler said in 1935.
Oh, I ain't saying that. You about to go ahead like I'm saying something.
No reason I'm saying that because you know how we always say 47 emulates Hitler?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. And like I said last week, and I want y'all to do this research just for a little bit. Research Joseph Goebbels, Goebbels, I think it's Goebbels. It's Goebbels. Or Goebbels, something like that. I can't pronounce his name.
Yeah,
Heinrich Himmler, and of course, Adolf. Elon Musk is playing the Joseph Goebbels playbook because Hitler was the man, but Goebbels was the one doing all the talking. He's the one basically with the mastermind of all that stuff Hitler did. Now, people don't know that. He was the mastermind. He was the guy who knew how to speak. He was the guy who knew how to manipulate the media. And see, that's why I tell people so many times, study Hitler. If you study Hitler, and people say, Hitler and Trump ain't the same. Yes, they are. Study Hitler. I know he was an evil man, but if you could study Hitler, you'll know the playbook of Donald Trump. Because when he was president last time, I put up 10 things. I said, these 10 things are going to happen before he leaves office. 9 of them happened. You know when the 10th thing happened? when they impeached
What?
his ass. Because I study, me and my boy Q, I study World War II, I study Hitler, I study all them evil dudes. Because they say if you don't know what, just study them guys. Because we're going back to that. This is ethnic cleansing, people. This is
And
ethnic
this is
cleansing.
where I agree with my girl Jasmine, though. But then this is where Jasmine spoke truth because she said it the best. Why we ain't sending Elon and them back? Ain't they immigrants?
There it is.
See, it always take a woman to speak the truth.
Yep.
See, Elon has money, but you see how Tesla took a hit too, don't you?
A big hit.
So
Because ain't
he
nobody
can,
buying them cars no more.
none of that stuff. So now the money that they finding, all this money they finding is going into their bank accounts. That's where the money going. Because they losing money. He's losing money. Like I said, if you do things for more than one day, you go from being a billionaire. Well, in his case, you started trillionaire, come back down to billionaire, back down to millionaire, back down to a white man that's just rich with a bunch of damn kids.
But this is where the point comes in. Why he got access to all of these damn accounts, and he about to rob the fuck out of all of us. And then he going to stay with his status because he's being allowed to do so. Number one, and they done gave him the approval to do so, not even knowing what the hell Doge even is. And then he's getting ready to flip from the Tesla because now he's starting to do the same thing with the what is it called, the homes, the solar homes, but they also the different things like tiny homes, more affordable. That's like $10,000 to $20,000. So he's like, oh, all right, y'all gonna do this, so we gonna do that. And you know, most people, because it's the new thing, and and then it's way cheaper than going out and buying a $400,000 house. You can get a tiny home that's cute, solar panels, save energy, and with the cost of utilities and everything else, what looks more affordable? That's who get ready to get that money.
And is energy sufficient?
Yep. Elon.
Here's a question.
It's all mapped out.
It's mapped out. Here's a question. Here's a question to the red states. I keep saying it. If your party, and see, I can say your party because see, I'm independent. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about them. I'm independent.
Yeah,
so
I ain't a red state.
Yeah. I'm asking red state people. And y'all can reach me, Boscoe from the Bronx, Boscoe from the Bronx on Facebook, and we can have a discussion. You know, we can have a discussion. I know it's hard for you guys to have a decent discussion. You don't know how to converse, but hit me up and we can have a discussion. I know it's hard for y'all, but just try. Anyway, if you guys feel your party is the party for America, why? And I've said this 1,000 times every show. Why is it that your states are the poorest states, red states? Why are your states, other than California, and I think Michigan is on that list, of the top 10 poorest states and the top 10 most violent states, 8 on the violent states are red states. I think it's like 7 on, no, I think it's 8 or 9 red states on the poor side. Why are the blue states the ones with the money and with the less violence? If your party loves America. Mitch McConnell been in the office since what? 1875? Freaking Tennessee got check it out. I didn't mean to sound funny, but Tennessee,
they vampires.
Tennessee got
he just announced that he's not going to go for re-election.
Right, but the point I'm making is
questioning his mental state.
But the point I'm making is he's been in that all that time. But his state had the 10 poorest counties in the country. The 10 poorest counties in the country. So what is Cruz doing for you? What are all these guys? That's why I don't understand Trump supporters or even Republicans. When I lived in New York, the reason the South, and there's a lot of smart people in the South, so I'm not going to sit there and put the South down. But when I lived in New York, the reason we laughed is because you got them guys like these Republicans. And Republicans, you probably go, oh, you're just so liberal. I'm not liberal, homie. I'm not. I'm a free thinking independent. This is why we laughed. Because you guys, not all Southerners, you guys, we laughed at the hee-haw people because look at these little butt bammers. We laughed at y'all in New York because Y'all vote against your interests. True, the Democrats will give you a free lunch. We know that. True, the Democrats let you piss on the corn if you want. True. But one thing about liberalism is it's opportunity. If you screw it up, you screw it up. But with liberalism, the Democrats, they give you the chance to do your thing. And that's all we all want, a chance. Period. So why do you vote against your interests? Y'all can hit me up, Bosco from the Bronx. I'm on Facebook. If you want to hit me up on Instagram, I'm the real Big Bosco Productions.
McConnell's asked to retire now, ain't he? He wasn't in the building last night. His ass was at home in
you know
bed.
they're questioning his abilities to
Yeah, a bunch of them.
He's old.
But see, a bunch of them get in there and they be them lifetime, like Bosco said, 1875. Damn, man, you been in there your whole life. You ain't done nothing but been in Congress making all that money, getting rich off people and all that stuff.
He should have won this round. It's nowhere in the world he should have won. He's been quiet a lot longer.
He's
than what
quiet. He can't even remember
what
nothing.
people realize. That's what I'm saying. When he recently won, he was still, if you notice, he hadn't been speaking. So that's why I was like, how the hell did he win? Because his cognitive was in question for the longest time.
Exactly.
They voted for him. They voted for him.
I'm like,
I agree with you. He a seat filler. They don't know who they want to put in that seat filler.
They need seats.
You see what's the woman that came back? She said she retired because her husband got popped in the head with a hammer, but now she back. She was sitting there. What's her name? Pelosi. Yeah, these people, they don't want to get with that power. They get in there and be in their lifetime. They don't want to come out of there. They want to die in there and just have that money and that power.
Because see if they get
out of there. That's what I'm saying. That's how come Jasmine cannot get in there. Because they're not gonna let this uppity Negro woman come up in there and disturb their
they ain't letting Jazz in there. They ain't letting Jazz in there. I wish they would. They ain't letting Jazz in there.
It's not going
to hear me out. Hear me out.
Yeah.
I've worked the campaign before. Put me on the team. We taking you to the top, shorty.
Let's go.
Just not after this stupidity.
Yeah.
Not after this stupidity. Okay?
Stupidity.
Not after hell.
I think Jasmine would have, honestly and truthfully, I think Jasmine would have a better shot than Kamala.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If she was to run.
Oh, yeah.
One, more people, she's more personable, and more people like her than they do Kamala.
She can claim black from Ghost Street.
She has her own.
But Trump made a fool out of Kamala. He said Kamala didn't know whether she was black or not. So yeah, that messed up. Then she couldn't really get back up there and claim black. Yeah,
she didn't know if she was black or not. With the way the black community failed her was, once she made certain statements like this, she not black. Because I feel like that even as a black woman, if you even black or you ain't. And you can't question what you are. But there's so many people not wanting to be black. She should have rolled with it. If she, I swear, I swear, I promise you, if she would have came out and was just and act like a strong black woman, with confidence.
Yeah.
Every time she talked like she was like in fear. And we're gonna make it. And you be like, what is going on?
And we going to California. And we going to Houston. And we going to Texas. And we going to
do you think let them slaves to freedom without ambition and the little toughness? Do you think she was able to do that way? No, you gotta be tough. Do you think Rosa, just sat there and was like, no, sir, I'm not gonna get off the bus? He was probably like, hell no.
This is what Rosa said. She said one word. Nah.
You feel me? You feel me? But I think that no was stronger than anything Camilla said. It was probably more powerful. It made a whole movement. You feel me? That's all I'm saying.
She came out, because she had support. Because we see it even in the election. She made a run at the end. I mean, she made a strong run at the end. So she had the support. Me and Coco talked about this. Has she continued the way she continued after that first debate where she had the confidence, like, you're gonna lose this bitch? She the one. She should have kept on like because
her team should have kept her on that.
Yeah.
Her team failed her one. Because when after that debate, she had it in the palm of her fucking hand. Because she straight murked him. They should have kept that same energy, that same because what she displayed that was the presence
she was confident.
One. Yeah,
First of
confidence
all,
one, and two, she showed strength as a leader of that she wanted to run this country, and she showed the dominance of what we talking about, like what a Jasmine would do. But what I'm
she
saying
was cursed though,
and she should have, because the fuck I swear to God, she'd have had
that
everybody.
would have made her win right then and there.
Yep,
that'd been funny though, because she got ready to say this mother. I was like,
and she should have.
say it.
I'm telling you, not only would she have went viral, she'd have been personable and relatable to the audience, because that's how the fuck we feel.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
she would
they
have definitely got the vote.
They
But
failed.
the one thing, but I think with Jasmine, as far as like politically, not only did she have a statement, and to people who they're pissing off, everybody know they don't want Jasmine in there because one, she don't give two shits about what they think about her or what they gonna say, and they not gonna silence her. And she walk up in every session with her head held high. She gonna speak her piece, even when they tried to silence her and they ran because they gotta circle back. Because you gotta let her speak, and she'll be like, and like I said, you know what I mean? And she's gonna
reclaim my time.
Yeah, she's gonna give it. She's gonna give it. She's gonna bring it. But she's smart. She's for the people. But she already has a lot of people support already. So she already has a lot to thrive off of. And I believe she would take that and run with it and conquer it. But I think she would be strong enough to handle what comes with trying to clean that shit up.
Yeah, I just think they need to get behind her. If that's who the candidate is, they get for 220 or for 28, they need to get her ready now. Don't just throw her in the water like they did Kamala.
What happened to Corey?
I think the thing with Kamala didn't have a voice. If you really think about it, when she went as VP, they challenged her too much. If more VPs, you hear them talking, you see their personality, you hear them say something, even down to when Biden was with Obama. We heard from him. You didn't hear from her, so we didn't know her. And I think
Ivanka Trump talk more than her.
Right, and that made it bad because then you just threw her to the wolves. So I would love to see her go again and just take it and then be that girl. You know, I would love to, because I was so hurt when she won.
Oh, she got my vote. She got my vote.
So hurt. So hurt.
She got my vote.
That's what happened when you straddle the fence, though. You can't straddle the fence. You can't straddle the fence because people ain't gonna forget that. That's what most of all the black people that you talk to were saying. Yeah, she ain't know she black. She want to claim being black. Because see, they got fed that because that's what she acknowledged. Well, I'm a what she say, Asian something or Indian or shit. Yeah.
And I'm saying black people eating their words right now because they voted for the wrong damn person and they feeling it right now, and they wish they would have, because the number of black people that voted for whatever, thinking that he was going to be great.
That's why coons have two black eyes.
Great again.
That's why coons have two black eyes.
Right.
I said that's why coons have two black eyes.
Sure.
Yeah, but we passed the time.
Oh shoot! Close us up. I'm sorry.
I just noticed. Are we doing a women's show next week, or you had decided yet?
Jude, you coming on next week?
Yeah, I'm coming on. It's my birthday.
Okay, well, here we go. All right, y'all. We closing up. We're going to close the shop. Once again, thank you for tuning into the Casual Convo. So watch us every Wednesday from 8 to 10 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and Instagram. Thank you for the people that tuned in. J Bear, Amy with the fire, as she always do. Wendy, thanks for showing up. Somebody else, Tabitha. We got Richie showed up. Lamar showed up. Tiffany John showed up. Thank you. We got Rich behind the board. We got King Paul. We got the Jude in the building. Check her out. She got that art for you. She got them trinkets for you. She got everything you need. Just got to hook up the Jude. Look at she's on Facebook. I'm telling you. Me, Boscoe from the Bronx, and the host, Coco. We're going to be back next week, 8 o'clock p.m. Right there, y'all.
Coming through.
Boom. Check that out. She made that too. See that shit? I think you
Yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah,
I'm looking.
That's what she does, y'all. But so Rich,
y'all ain't even noticed the hoodie and coat.
I did. That's why I said she make all that stuff. That's what I'm saying. She made all that stuff.
Nah, I just threw this on because I'm ready to run out.
Yeah, but I'm still saying you made this in case you decide to make some more money.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are out, y'all. Bye, Rich.
See y'all next
Hang us
week.
up, man. I think Rich